Hello, I'm Roshan, recording experiment 6, database lab. The question is on views, sequence, and indexes. The first question is to create a view v1 to display the customer name, order ID, and quantity. These information like order name is in customer table, and order ID and order quantity as an order quantity table. So we link all these tables using an inner join. First we get the order quantity and order ID from the order quantity table, then you use the inner join and link it with the order table to find the customer ID. With the customer ID you find the customer name, and to create a view you use the create view keyword. Now the name of the view here, it's v1, and the SQL statement which is under the view. View is basically a like it's a SQL statement stored in the form of a table. The second question is to create a view to display the order ID, order date, and delivery date, the date of delivery. The order ID and order date are in the order table, but the date of delivery is in the supplier table. We need to link these tables using the inner join again. Now you find the delivery dates from the supplier table and connect using the product ID. You will link it to the product table with another inner join. Now using the order, okay, using this supply date, you link it to the order quantity. Now then you link it to the order table. Now the second view is created using this SQL statement. The third view is asking, third question is to create a view with a customer name, order ID, and order date from view 1 and view 2. So a view would simply act like a table once it is created. So now v1 and v2 behaves like a table. So we simply create another view v3, and we use the normal SQL statement and extract the order ID and order date from view 1 and view 2. And we use the inner join operation to match all the inputs. So that is question 3. Now question 4 is to insert a row into the above view to check if the view is updatable, and if it is, then reflect the updation on the base tables. So we tried an update, then we tried an insert. During an update it showed an error. The error was data manipulation operation not legal on this view. On insertion also the same error was shown. This is because if you look into the construction of this views, it uses a complex query. If it was a simple query, then insertion or updation would have been possible, but in a complex query it is not possible. So here, since we know that updation and insertion is not possible, now once we try deletion, the same error is shown. That is question 5. Again, the construction is using a complex, so deleting from a view does not reflect on the base tables, hence it's not possible. Now the sixth question is to create an index on the gender field on the supplier table. The syntax is to create index, the name of the index, and the attribute and on which table it is. Here the attribute is gender and it is on supplier table, and I named the index as ind underscore gender. So this is the output. Now the seventh question is asking us to create another index, and it should be on the quantity attribute on the order line table. So you use the same syntax, that is create index, and this is the name of the index ordered quantity on. Now this in order quantity attribute is on the order quantity table. So on order quantity of ordered quantity. Now the eighth question is to create a sequence. This is a syntax of a sequence. So the syntax is to create sequence, that's a keyword. Now the name of the sequence, then these are the constraints and the conditions. This is like starts at 108 and it is incremented by 1. That is if the first sequence is 108, the second sequence is 109, and then 110, like that. Then the maximum value this sequence could take is 300. And I also said it is cycle because once it is 300, if any of the records are erased or deleted, then it will start again from 108. Now after creating a sequence, I tried inserting. So here I am inserting into the order table. During insertion, I did not specify the order ID. I used the sequence name dot next val. So the SQL engine will automatically detect the next number based on the conditions in which we constructed the sequence. And here you can see when I display the order table, after 107 the newly entered record has 108 as the order ID, though I did not specify it. That is all. Thank you.